Pack your bags, grab your hat, don't look back. This is it, let's take a trip. No regrets, bus a train, bike a plane, whatever might be. Not a whole lot of cash, but enough for ice cream. Got a whole lot of plans, some might call them pipe dreams. But we gotta keep moving till we see what life brings. Just left the visiting center, got a couple of pamphlets, give us a few ideas of things to do. Alright, we're here in the midst of Kochi City. Let's explore. These little statue characters here on the side of the street are from a very famous children's anime called Anpanman. Everybody here knows this. And there's the titular hero right there. And his enemy, Viking Man. I'm not sure the connection between the anime and the city, but cute nonetheless. Lunchtime. We got some udon here. The beef, the shrimp tempura inside the udon. This looks pretty freaking good. Looks pretty freaking greasy too. But that's what makes it good, am I right? And then we're gonna add a little bit of this pepper, chili pepper. And bon appetit, we got lunch. We've made it to the base of the Castle Park. They got this cool samurai on a horse statue. And then Kochi Castle is right off there up in the distance. So, and it's starting to rain today. So hopefully it doesn't get too heavy. I can deal with it right now. I don't have an umbrella like these people over here, or a raincoat or anything, but if it stays at this level, it'll be all right. At least it'll probably cool things off here. Well, something Kochi Castle is famous for is that it's actually one of 12, only 12 remaining castles in Japan that has a lot of the original structure to it. A lot of them were destroyed in the war, like during the bombing and stuff, the firebombing and things. And this is one of the original ones, still here. So I've seen a lot of castles. I don't know how many original ones I've seen though. It's not very big, but it's got a nice aesthetic, a nice structure to it. So I guess we'll go inside. It's like 420 yen. See what kind of view we can get from the top. That's a nice castle. Shoes are prohibited in the castle, so they have these little locker boxes outside. All right, and we are inside the castle. So like all castles in Japan, or at least all the ones I've been to, there's a museum on the inside of here. Lots of different stuff. This one's got a lot of stuff inside of it for not being such a huge museum. For example, this looks like some kind of symbol. Is this the town or castle symbol? And it's one of those little cart thingies that they used to carry, you know, like princesses and things around in. traditional wear of a princess or of the queen or somebody in the castle. Guys, come on. I don't know my history. Deal with it. It's pretty spacious. A lot of empty space, but pretty spacious. Still drizzling a bit outside. Looks like there may be a little bit of a view. Once we get to the top of the castle, we'll be able to really get a good view. I think there's a total of two or three floors. And we are on the second floor here. So they got a lot more stuff on display up here. Some cool trinkets, artifacts from the castles, from digs around the castles, information. A whole little diagramma. What do they call those things? You know, it's got the little figures and it's like a little town that they made. Diorama? Anyways, we'll get a closer look at it. This little opening here was actually used for defensive measures. Like they could drop stones through here or like boiling water on upcoming enemies who are approaching the castle. And to the left here, we got a closer look now at the diorama. So this is the surrounding area. A long time ago, you see the castle there in the middle. This is what the area looked like back then. Almost at the top here. I think we're one floor below. As you can see, we are starting to get a bit of a view here. And this floor is pretty cool because there's a bunch of photographs of the actual castles in various cities, various prefectures, parts of Japan. And a lot of them I have been to, actually. Good, decent amount. There's Nagoya Castle. I used to live near Nagoya in Gifu, which is also, Gifu's castle is also up here. Kishiwada, I got a video on Kishiwada's castle. Okayama, there's Osaka, which is where I'm at now, where I live at now. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I like this. Oh, Okinawa. And after years of trekking onward and onward, we are here at the top of Kochi Castle with a view of Kochi City. The rain looks like it's stopped or starting to stop. You can see the castle gardens below us, far off into the distance. You can, even though it's cloudy, you can still see the mountains and everything out there. I love that about Japan, just looking out into the distance and seeing mountains. So let's take a look at this famous Hirome Market. Very famous market in Kochi. Lots of food shops inside here. Here's the Harimaya Bashi, the Harimaya Bridge. So it's a very small bridge, very, very short bridge. But it's a little popular right here smack downtown Kochi. It's used in a lot of traditional songs, and there's a lot of romantic, tragic history to it as well. I don't think it's real history, but like, fairy tales. Fairy tales? What does it call it? Not fairy tales, like old stories. What do you call old stories in English? Folk tales? Wise tales? I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments. The water's really clear, which is nice on the other side. It's not very deep, but still. But yeah, really, really short. And it's right smack dab in the middle of the city. So you cross over just to see huge buildings and concrete. But I mean, if you're in the city, it's famous, so you got to come by and take a picture of it, right? So leading from the bridge is a nice little like canal going through the city here. Hotel and not a whole lot of shops over here, but it's quite peaceful atmosphere, and it's really nice right now with the little drizzle rain we got going on. And look, we got a little, what do you call that, like a pagoda or something, just chill in the middle, which is great for a rainy day. This is the Kagami River. It's a huge river right through the city that I just found as I was walking about, getting ready to call it a night. A couple more hours here. There's a lot of rivers in Kochi. This one, I mean, it's kind of rainy. I can't see how clean it is or not, but there's some really beautiful ones apparently out more in the countryside, mountainside. Hopefully I'll be able to get out there and see some, although it's supposed to be raining this entire time that I'm out here, so I don't know. We'll see. Just gonna take a little stroll here alongside the river and enjoy the peace and quiet. Welcome to Obiyamachi Shotengai, which is basically like a outdoor but covered shopping area. Very abundant in Japan. And this is, I think, the biggest one in Kochi City, or the biggest one close to me. It's pretty big. So just a lot of shops, restaurants, nightlife stuff going on in these kind of places. I'm always kind of fond of these because, I don't know, it feels very Japanese to me. But yeah, there's a famous market here with a lot of seafood and stuff. So thinking about grabbing some dinner there. Some of this famous, I forgot the name of it, but famous food in Kochi. But yeah, you got your cafes and game centers. They got the Mario Kart game, UFO catchers. I gotta do a new video on that. It's been a while. Basically like a shopping mall, like an American shopping mall. Outdoor, but covered. Ultraman. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the creme de creme. This is Kochi's most famous dish, Katsuo no tataki. The name of it. It is skipjack tuna, lightly boiled skipjack. Boiled? Skipjack tuna. It's inside. The one I got is dipped inside some soy sauce. We got the wasabi there. Pieces of garlic. I think that's what that is. This is on all the lists when you look up Kochi on what to eat, what to do. And inside this little marketplace, they have a couple places here you can eat this. So I'm really looking forward to this. Let's try it out. You gotta dab a little wasabi on there. You gotta have the wasabi. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh my gosh, guys! I heard this loud noise from inside of my hotel. I was like, "Is that fireworks?" They haven't been doing fireworks for the past last summer and most places this summer. I haven't seen any. They've all been canceled. So I ran outside, followed the noise, followed the lights, and they have freaking fireworks. I get to see fireworks this year. I was not expecting that. Freaking awesome.